Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzWeaver channel. And in our top stories today from the New York Post, Minnesota officials, including Walz and Frey, accused of hindering ICE served with grand jury subpoenas by FBI. The FBI has served Minnesota officials, including Governor Tim Walz, Attorney General Keith Ellison, and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey with grand jury subpoenas for allegedly conspiring to hinder ICE operations in the state, according to Fox reports. The subpoenas are requesting records and communications from the officials, according to Fox News, as anti-ICE protests roil the Twin Cities nearly 2 weeks after Renee Good was shot by an agent after she clipped him with her SUV. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know the story. Most of what's going on there in Minnesota, you have seen clips after clips after clips, also here on the BuzWeaver channel, many of the shorts of the activity, and the messaging and rhetoric from both Walz and Frey clearly emboldening these people to take law enforcement into their own hands. This is not new. You guys are shrewd. You guys are aware. You guys are familiar with how these things work, how the Democrats operate. As you know, they push the boundaries, blur the lines, and put their political opponents on defense. And this is what I've always accused the Republicans of doing, and I would like to see more of. But you got to get out in front of this stuff. You can't let the Democrats continue on with this messaging because these people have become so emboldened. As you saw in some of my shorts, they're even carrying firearms as part of their protest. And, of course, Jake Lang, who was part of the January 6th, served his 4 years, was released, went over there, and maybe he kind of put his own self in danger. But you can see the video clip of that where he was nearly killed by the mob there. Saved by a couple very fine gentlemen who were actually there to peacefully protest. So there's always going to be those there, but extraordinary what has happened. So, and here we have a little bit of that clip from Fox, or the article from Fox as well. DOJ serves grand jury subpoenas to Minnesota Dems, which is true. And then, of course, they're showing the church incident that you may be familiar with. So switching gears just really briefly here, they are going to be pursuing Don Lemon as well, who participated in this. And there are video clips of him saying that he was standing outside prepared to be disruptive. So, but I don't want to totally hijack this situation or what we're covering here. So let's go ahead and listen to what Fox News had to say here out there in Minnesota.
The FBI has apparently just served subpoenas to several officials here in Minneapolis, including members of the office of Governor Tim Walz. We will bring you more information as we get it on those subpoenas. Meantime, the number of protesters out here at the federal building is diminishing every day, it seems. But the war of words between local officials and the Trump administration, the FBI.
So lots of changes happening there. One of those also, if you guys may have seen the clip where the ICE agents were telling these screeching protesters that were outside of someone's home that they were there to actually arrest a pedophile, and asking them, so you guys want to stay here and protect a pedophile. And it actually sent a clear message to these individuals, and everyone should be aware of this. I mean, ICE isn't out randomly driving around listening for people who speak with an accent or their skin color. They aren't just randomly out there. The ICE is organized. Remember, Congress gives them or creates the laws that they enforce. People seem to forget all this, but nonetheless, guys, a lot of activity going on, and we have it here also from Just the News. But thank you guys so much for your continued support here on the channel. It's been absolutely amazing, crushing it these last couple of days. From some of the shorts that have been put out about Minnesota. A lot of stuff going on there. Let me know down in the comments section what your particular thoughts are, or if any of you are from the area, let me know what it has been like for you. I assume that most of this is just going on there in Minneapolis. I don't really see a lot of it going on beyond the, well, at least all the activity going on beyond the city limits, suburbs and stuff and so forth. I mean, maybe some of that is. But nonetheless, guys, extraordinary activity that's been going on. We see the distribution meter here from Ground News, still being covered, still there. We'll have to kind of see how this develops, but I am very interested to see what's going to happen here, because apparently, I guess the GOP, the Republicans, think they have other things going on. But, of course, which always irritates me, the Democrats are always out in front of this, of course, because they have the platform of the mainstream media out there to help them out. But nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for your continued support. That's BitChute, Rumble, Odyssey. You guys have been amazing. Below this video, you can find the various social media links that I belong to include X, and, of course, my affiliate marketing links. You guys know how all those works. Your likes, your shares, and your comments help out the channel tremendously. What a wild 2026 we have started off with, ladies and gentlemen. But nonetheless, thank you guys. All of you here on YouTube. Appearing there on the screen, speaking of YouTube, is the channel icon. You guys can click on that to subscribe, as well as a select notification. That way you know when there's content here on the channel. And I'll see all you guys in the next video.